Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Wait for the count to get up. Oh, I ran out to the car quick. Get my show cards so you guys can see all that fun stuff. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Cindy. How is everybody tonight? I think I have to put that down, get this started on my tablet so I can double check. Ooh, it's a little warm today. Got to the 90s. Wasn't too bad for humidity, but I haven't sat still very long this afternoon. I've been pulling everything, bringing it in from the car. Finally have the majority of everything unloaded from my trip. And I have it inside to start for you guys. Hi, Sherry. Welcome. So multiple things. Hi, I'm Becky of Vintagevikingtreasures. I am in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Hi, Kristen. Good to see you. Hi, Pam. How are you doing tonight? And I just got home just a little over, well, I guess it's just been a week I've been home. I'm sorry I had to call off last week's live. It was just a little bit too much for me getting back from the Eastern time zone, dragging from all the driving I'd done, and my brain just wasn't cooperating and figured it was just easier to not mess it up instead. I just pushed it off a week. So how is everyone doing? I know the weather has been crazy everywhere. It was super nice this morning, and then it gradually got into the 90s today down here in Colorado Springs, and we didn't have rain. Surprise, surprise. It's kind of crazy. We've been getting rain almost every day, especially when I was gone. So I'm going to pull up the chat so I can read it over here. Well, it was two conventions. So yes, and then we did a week's worth basically of snooping at antique stores all the way home from Pennsylvania all the way back to Colorado. So it's always fruitful to be able to go and snoop at new places. Some of them were totally amazing. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I videoed that I need to finish editing. I put up the video from Mom's house, kind of a short little memory thing after it was all empty and everything, right before I left on my trip, because that was like the week or so before she closed, and I knew it would be my last chance to basically get in there to video anything. So it's really kind of strange to know that other people are in Mom's house, in my house, but it's super good that she is done. Hi, Laura. Welcome. I was close to you in Pennsylvania. We were on the southern border. So thank you, Kristen. I appreciate it. Yeah, so that's all I've gotten edited so far. I've been to the grocery store once. I need to go to Costco. I've been able to do a few thrifting trips. I've been able to, pick up things, all those crazy errands that have kind of piled up for a couple weeks. I've been working my way through and trying to get things done and be caught up. So, hi, Hannah. Welcome. Good to see you tonight. Oh, really? I think Adamstown is basically the farthest east that we went. So, yeah, it was really fun. So I have a lot of things that were filmed for that, and that will be my next, in between getting ready for our mid-mod show that's coming up. I'll show that as long as we are talking about that. Oh boy, it's shiny. There we go. I have this posted in my community tab so you can read it without the glare. We are having the first Rocky Mountain mid-mod show here in Colorado Springs. Barb, that I sell with, is coming down from Parker. We're coordinating it at my lodge at the Sons of Norway Lodge here. It's where we have our Viking fair. So I know we can set up easily there for it. Steven is coming from Alabama. He's got a load with some furniture and some fun swung vases, I know for sure. Hi, Linda. Welcome. John Walk is coming from Illinois. He is our Fenton expert, quote unquote. He's written 9 books on the subject, and he is coming in to set up. I have Kristen Ruby, who's in the chat. She's coming down. She's got a small booth up in Denver, and she's been doing some really fun vintage-inspired ornaments and crafts. Who else do I have? I have another jewelry vendor coming down from Denver. I have the Colorado Springs. Let's see if we say it the right way. What do we call it? I think it's the Colorado Springs Depression Glass Club, which is probably like the Rocky Mountain or something like that. Oh, Pikes Peak Depression Glass Club is going to be doing a 2-table booth. The Denver Depression Glass Club is going to be doing a 2-table booth. And a friend of mine who does embroidery and Glowforge and all that kind of customizing stuff, she's going to be there so she can do some custom work and have some things that can be ordered, special order on all different kinds of surfaces. Hi, Dax. How are you doing tonight? Paula should be coming in tonight, but with her change with her job, doing the phones and everything, I think she's not done for another hour. So she's not usually available till 9 o'clock tonight. So I will throw it out there if, let's see, who was in the chat earlier? I was thinking Bonnie or Kristen, if anybody, once we get to it, is willing and interested in being a moderator until Paula gets here, or however y'all want to work that out later, that would be awesome. So I would love some help tonight. So let's see, what else did I'm sorry, I was listing my vendors. And I think I got that one, the jewelry one. And I think we've got enough room for another local vendor who has a bunch of lamps and furniture in mid-mod as well, and some clothing. So I'm going to ask him if he wants to come into the show as well. We have at least 3, if not more, older cars that are going to be on display outside the lodge in the morning on Saturday. And Sunday night is our opening night. Oh, good. I'm so glad you're excited. It's coming down to the wire. It doesn't feel like there's a lot to do right now here for me, but we're just trying to get out the word. I've been taking flyers all over town. I'm going to have them at my booth. I know that Barbara's been putting them all over Denver. She handed them out at the Paris Street Market in Denver the first weekend of the month. Hi, Ma. How are you doing? I mean, if we can, just have a, if more than just our friends and family show up, it will be a success. So we're just hoping to be able to, break even, make everybody a little bit of money, have a great time, see some great vintage and mid-mod stuff. I think it should be really fun. So, oh yeah, and on Saturday night we're working on making a signature mocktail or cocktail for our beverage and hors d'oeuvres hour. That's early on Friday night, and we're looking at making it our teal, black, and white themed colors as well. So that'll be kind of fun. So, all right, no worries. Thank you, Kristen. I appreciate you letting me know. So let's see. I think Bonnie's the other person who's been in the chat who has modded for me in the past. And then as long as we're on this is the next show that we will be doing here in Colorado, which is the Front Range Glass Show and Sale. This is in Loveland. And it is at, it's at the Ranch Event Center, which is basically the event center right up past the outlets. And it is September 30th and October 1st. So this is an all glass show that will be here in Colorado, just north of Denver. So those are my 2 main big local shows, other than once we get towards the fall, I have some Scandinavian shows coming up. So in terms of what we're looking at for tonight, see, that's how you know your brain is really into it and thinking about figuring it all out, Kristen. Good thing you're close. You don't have to drive like 12 hours to go home to get more stuff. That would be awful. That's usually why we take so much stuff with us when we go out of state, because then we can just go out to the van, out to the car, out to the trailer, whatever, and pull more stock. But if we don't have it with us, we can't go home and get it. So, well, I think you'll do great. So once you do one, you'll have the gist of it down, and you'll be able to plan ahead and go from there, and you'll be raring to go for another show. So tonight, what I have brought in and have for you all is the shopping I did along the way, on the way to West Virginia, up to Pennsylvania, and home for our 18 days that I was gone. So hi, Peggy Ann. Welcome. Thanks for popping in tonight. Appreciate it. If everybody would also give me a thumbs up, I appreciate that as well. I did post in my community tab last week that I was going to be postponing last Tuesday's sale. Mom said she couldn't find it. I'm not quite sure if it didn't pop up, or I know that there's been some weird algorithm things about notifications with YouTube. So that's probably what happened if it didn't see it, but it's there still if you need to. I did do it. It's back there if you need to double check it and see it. So, but let's see what else. Oh, and yes, that's where I have the mid-mod show information is in the community tab, and I will put up the Rocky Mountain for the Front Range. Excuse me. Ours is Rocky Mountain. Theirs is Front Range. Glass show information in there next too. So, oh yes, that was what I was gonna say. Also, was Kristen, are you fine with just me? I have something for you. Are you fine with us just meeting up when you come down for the show, so that we don't have to make another trip back and forth? If not, we can work something out. But I wanted to remember to ask you. So, right. Just bring that funny little head vase thing that you got from somebody named George down with you too, Kristen. You know, I'm sure that you wouldn't mind parting with that at our show. So, oh, good. I'm glad you finally saw it, Ma. So, right. It is nice to be able to have them close to home, but so this one coming up in August, I will be able to sleep in my own bed, which is amazing. The one that is in the end of September, that is about 3 hours from my house, so I will be staying up there for that one. So, is it looking blurry to you all, or is it just me? I'm going to do a quick screen wipe here. Sorry. Let's see if that helps with the focus. Maybe it's just my eyes. So I'm like, what did I miss? How did I miss Kristen? You're going to have to tell me all about that later. That'll be a really fun story to hear. So, oh, good. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's my eyes. So they told me that that I didn't need any more adjustment on them. But boy, the cheaters sure do help out for a lot of the up close stuff right now. And I have this fantastic magnifying lens that I got at an estate sale. So I don't even have to have it funny up here to my eyes. Hi, honey, from the basement. How are you? Long time no see. So I've got a few tools for helping out my eyes. And yeah. So I guess I just need to ask if there's anyone else who's willing to help mod tonight. If not, I will just do it myself. It'll just take a little more time and throw it in the chat. Bonnie, I'm not sure. Oops, I didn't get to all messages. I'm missing some messages. We'll make sure we do that. Oh, good. That'll be fun, Kristen. That'll be fun to hear all about. So, yeah. So as I go through the boxes, there's going to be some things that will be I got this for say, such as my mid-mod show or my my Scandinavian show. So some items it will be kind of like a show and tell, but most of them will be available for sale. So there may be a few things that might need to come up later, but everything should be, I will try and preface it for what it is as we go through it and go from there. So yeah, it was really cool to see Kristen's post about that. And now I'm going to sneeze, and I don't think I put a tissue in my pocket. So I might have to have Jeff come bring me one. Uh-oh, for sure. I'm going to mute me for just a second. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So, okay. Oh, I bet you did a mad dash to clean everything when you got all that coordinated. So, all right. I'm going to do this. I just need one. I don't need a whole box, but that's fine. I'll take what you got. Thank you. Look, I got special delivery. Oh, we'll get the first one out. That's always the hardest. So again, one moment. Let me excuse myself. I know Mama has really had a fun time looking at all her glass after it's been cleaned up before she put it up on her shelves that she's been rearranging. So, and then the sunlight through all of it just makes it so pretty. All right. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start with the boxes that are next to me. I have 4 out in the hallway, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sitting here, and the bag. I'm guessing that we will probably need to go into a second week. Hi, Jen. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. So I'm more than likely not going to get through it all from my trip. However, I would like to do a good 2 hours tonight and see how far we can get, and then we'll go from there. So, and it's going to be random because it's not like, okay, if you want to, Kristen, that'd be great. Thank you so much. This must be bothering my nose. There's no scent to it or anything. I'm just very sensitive lately with all the different allergies and all the different states we've been in. So we did almost 4,000 miles on our trip. And we went all the way, like I said, almost to Adamstown, Pennsylvania. Got to go to the Vintage Kitchen and Antique Shop, which is where Crazy Lamp Lady got all of her lucite for her whatnot sale. So talking to the owner of that was amazing and super fun. I also got to stop in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, which is where Crazy Lamp Lady has her booth. I picked an item from her booth, and I will be having it out at my MedMod show. So that's really fun. So to be able to go and do, I think we did like 5 antique stores on Wednesday, 6 on Thursday, and then every day home, there was probably 3 to 4, and like only 2 the last day on the way home. So we stopped at a lot of places because it's always a good place to stop and stretch your legs at antique shop on the way home. So, all right. So the first item is a half apron. It has this smocked band with embroidery on it. It will be a $5 start. It's a super cute light cotton striped material in blues and greens. It's kind of a muted colorway. And then there is a smocked and embroidered stripe on the bottom with a little mini pocket. It's not very big at all. So, oh, and I guess I forgot at the beginning, I told you who I was, where I'm at. I invoice through PayPal. I ship through either PayPal or Pirate Ship. whatever is most cost effective for what I am shipping. And I invoice within 48 hours, and I will be combining my Tuesday live from when I was gone, my Saturday live from Trisha this last weekend, and tonight. All three of them will be going out in one invoice, and I can, excuse me, combined invoices and shipping for all three of those sales. So, yeah, there was a couple. We have found some really fun booths along the way. Gotta get rid of that apron. Doesn't like me. Some shops that we never even knew existed. So that was really fun to be able to go and look at some new places. So I'm just gonna unwrap them fresh from the box. Some of them still have a lot of tape and tags and stuff on them. Just take them off so we can see them more clearly. Good grief, excuse me. Can't believe this. Oh, and next week should be the 4th Tuesday of the month. And I need to talk to Stephen and see where he's at, because there would be a normal Stephen week, but it will be right before he will be driving out here to Colorado. So I need to double check with him and find out what he thinks he would like to do with that. So this is a plastic. It's not lucite, but it is a pair of salad, fork, spoon, serving utensils for a large salad bowl in that lovely avocado green. And these would be a $7 start. I have had these before, and I believe they match some of the colors of the big epic either Viking or Blinko like flower bowls. So they, as far as I know, they don't have any markings on them. I haven't seen them. I didn't look. Nope, don't see any on that one. And they are long. 12 inches to be exact. And well, okay. So they react mildly to the black light. And the one I have out tonight is the 365. This, what you're seeing is almost to a yellow, but it really is just is more of the avocado. Like, it looks opaque green. So these will be going in the mid-mod pile. I'm wondering if it's something from, this box is from Pennsylvania. I guess you kind of never know what gets in the boxes and everything. But we'll see. Oh, this is a stand to something, so that has to, I have to find the other half to that. This will be going into my Scandinavian pile. It is a tree skirt with the Swedish heart ornaments on the burlap kind of design. So that's where that one's going to go. Make a pile for that. Yeah, they're a neat color. I think the ones I had before were green also. I'm not sure if they made them in other colors. Tell me if it gets too crazy loud with all the wrapping and stuff. Okay. Wrap things inside things. Here we go. All right, this will be a choice. These are vintage, I believe they are made in Japan, ceramic sleighs. It has some numbers, but it does not say Japan, but I believe that to be the era. I would like to start these at, we need to start at 18, I think. The green one is a little bit bigger and has pine needles and pine cones, has some gold accents throughout it, and is open like a planter, so it'd be great for a display. Now, I don't know where it is, but I don't see it. It sounds to me like there is a small something, but I can't find it because this one sounds much higher, and that's how that one should sound. I think I said 18, I think, Kristen, on the sleighs, but no worries. And the red one has like a garland of ornaments or fruit with the gold accents. It also has the open air. They have been used as a planter before. Also has the number on the bottom. And they will either go in, one is just a little bit bigger than the other. See which way would be easiest to show the difference in size. Here we go. The green is just a little bit longer and just a little bit taller, not by much. So, thank you, Kristen. And those will probably go in the mid-mod pile for the Christmas as well. No worries. No worries at all. Let's see. Let's go with something else. I have to find the other piece too. These are so cute. They're little owls, and they have felt. The yellow is felt in the eyes, and then the black is like a little sticker. And there's a green one, and there's yellow eyes. These have a manufacturing sticker underneath that says handcrafted by Green Mountain Manufacturing out of Trout Creek, Montana. Only the green one has that sticker, but they are both the exact same thing, just different colorways. So these would be an $8 start. Excuse me. 3.5 inches tall by 2.5 inches wide, and just about 1.5 inches deep with their little feet sticking out. I do have some, I found a lot of owls. I don't know if it was because, you know, you tend to look towards certain things as you're looking. I'm always looking out for glass, but I was looking for mid-mod, obviously, because that show is coming up. And then Scandinavian stuff, because that's always my favorite. Yes, it is a choice. Thank you, Kristen. So, found a lot of owls. Let's see. Yes. This is a flower frog. It has the candle holder in it. So it is going to go to one of my flower frog dishes that is missing the frog. So that's what I got that one for. Those will probably come out for between either the mid-mod and or the glass show. Let's see what else we can find. Get rid of this box. All right, almost one box down. One of the things that's kind of hard when you're traveling and shopping is that as you go, you have to keep packing things into boxes. Hi, Trisha. Good to see you. And that means a little bit of rearranging. So a lot of things don't come out all together. Like if I bought them at the same place, they're not all coming out at the same time. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you. This is a Fenton butterfly on branch in crystal velvet. Let's see, where's the logo? Should be under his wing. This might be pre-logo. Oh, nope, there it is. There it is. right there under his wing. Now this is the same mold that they used for the one that I had that I got that was all clear with no pattern on it. And then they added, so there's no pattern under the wings. And then they added the pattern on top of the wings. So this would be an $18 start. Is should be about 4 inches, 5 inches tall. Yeah, 4.5. They made these in all different colors. And then they embellished them in lots of different ways between painting and carnival finish and the satin finish. And then they also did some that were like airbrushed as well. So this is how I know that an item is mine at the glass show, is I put my green or blue sticker on it. And then I don't have to rely on my memory anymore about if I had that before or not. If I'm going too fast, just throw a comment in and we'll go back to an item. I just want to keep moving as we go. And hopefully the lag won't be too bad. But I want to keep it moving tonight. So, and painted by. I have to get the cheaters out on this next item. And thanks everybody for joining us tonight. H. Curry, I think. This is a mini. Hi, Proud American. Good to see you. It's been a little while. I know I haven't been in the chats, especially with all of my driving. So I know I've missed people over the last couple weeks, that's for sure. It's a milk glass little bud vase made by Fenton, hand painted with the pine cones and the cardinal. It has hand painted by, I believe it's H. Curry, and here is the big oval Fenton logo. This would be a $16 start. It's a smaller size, kind of got a winter or Christmas vibe to it. It is between 8.5 and 9 inches tall, not much right there. Thanks, Jen. And it's got that swung look to the bud vase, the opening of the vase. It is not that old. I would guess because of the logo that it was probably 70s or 80s. But always good to find some new smalls for Fenton. Lost my stickers there for a second. Oh, got one on there. All right. This is the last item out of the box I just did. Oh, Emma is in at 16 on the vase. Thank you. I'm going to say, okay, so cardinal bud vase. – 16. So if anybody else wants to be in, it'll be 17 or higher. Where's your last? There it is. Perfect. We can count it down for Pamela. Now, again, housekeeping for me. I don't do just in case, and I give everyone a chance to answer an offer. So if someone else comes in while we're counting it down, we will open it back up again and make sure that everybody gets a chance to tell me that they are in or out and go from there. So yeah, he's a really cute guy. So, all right, last chance. We got Pam in at 18. Excuse me, 16. I wrote it down already, so it's out of my memory. Okay. For any of you who've been with me for quite a while, I had some of these way back at the beginning, and I got them at a local auction. And from what I remember is that they were a display for soaps. And it was like a Woolworths or a drugstore kind of display, and this is how they sold the soaps. Yes, this box is in bad shape, but it's still in the box, which is amazing. And it has the lid. The lid is even in worse shape because it's a little bit smushed. But I would like to start these at $18. It's the Kennel Club Pure and Castile soap. Let's see. Pure mild. That's why I need cheaters, right? So I'm going to look and see if it has any other writing on it, because I thought, yeah, these ones just don't. Oh, New York, Risley, Chicago. Yes, Laura, these were amazing. And I thought I'd never come across them ever again. And right here, where the box is, where it's tucked in, it says made in the USA, where it opens so you can get to the soaps. And then there's a number, 7691, I believe. And I don't know if it's original for the tissue that's in there, but I think the tissue that is behind the dogs just holds them in place. So it looks like we have a little terrier, maybe a, what that would be in the middle, like a little boxer on the end, and Cocker Spaniel maybe in the middle. But I'm thinking they were like 20s, 30s, 40s, somewhere in there. The bottom of the box is obviously damaged as well. I had, before I had 2 or 3 other boxes of these before, and they are just super cool. So when I came across this one, I had to pick it up. So, wow, Carol is in at 18. Thank you, Carol. I cannot say enough about how the box is damaged, but the colorway that's left of the graphics is pretty good. But there's a lot of water damage to the, you can see, like, here's a staple and it's rusted. Right, I know that. And that's why I went ahead and got it, because even if you saw these soaps by themselves, I don't know if we would know like where they came from without them being in the box. So again, here's the top of the box. Has some spotting, some watermarks, and it is a little smushed. So it is as is, with a little bit of history. But I was really happy to be able to bring this to you guys. So, okay. So soap box, we have Carol. Then at 18, Kristen is counting it down for us. And I'm going to put, I know it fit on here one way better than the other. Keep everybody in there. There we go. Last call. Thank you so much. Right there. All right. Perfect. Now I need to break into the next box. Let's see what we got. This is one that I don't know. This is going to my glass show. This is a footed flower light bowl. I don't know if this one will fit. Oh, yep. See, I bought it without it. I bought this one by itself, and it would fit. So that one is going to be one of the ones going off to the glass show. Awesome. Wonderful when the things come together like that. Let's see what's in this one. It's like Christmas all over again, seeing what I bought. Oh, this guy is gonna live at my house. I bought a few things for myself. I didn't buy a lot, but he has to live at my house for a little while. Look at him. He's just a cute little gnome boy with a little pea shooter. And he is going to live here with my other gnomes for a little while. Just stay over there. Don't break any glass with your shooter. I know. It's always fun to get to bring things back together. So I think I bought a couple lids like that. So I'm hoping that we can make a couple more marriages as well. So, okay. This one would be great for a gift. It's like new. It's a tea towel. It says, I'm not old, I'm vintage. And it was printed by Primitives by Kathy. Right there. It is a $6 start. It's on a little hanger. I could tell you how long it is, which would be, it's about 24 inches, and then this is a triple fold, so 24 by 30, give or take a few inches. And yeah, and it's a great one that for using as well. It feels like it was something that was ironed on, but it is a really soft. It's not the shiny stuff that would peel off. So I see Carol in at 6. So vintage towel. Then I'm going to read the other comments. I know that was a cute little detail that they added. These are the kind of things that my friend Haley will be able to make at our mid-mod show, because she can do like a silhouette or cry cut things, and she can do the glow forge. She has an embroidery machine, so she's got a whole bunch of choices like that. We got Carol at 6. I'm counting it down. Thank you so much. Kristen is on it tonight. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, it even has that right on the hanger. There we go. Thank you, Carol. Let's see. And see, I'm like, oh, last call, we're done. But, you know, we all know how this works. I'm just waiting for the lag. Sold to Carol. Perfect. Thank you. Another apron. This one, I'm not quite sure if it's like Christmas themed or what, but it is. I thought it was super cute. It looks like little pantaloons with lace at the bottom, and it says, "Am I the meek and mealy mouse? No, I wear the pants at our house." Right there for the apron. So this apron will start at $8. It does look handmade. This looks machine stitched with the embroidery, or excuse me, the ribbon that's been detailing that's been added to it. It is approximately 18 inches across the waist, and then these ties are almost 3 feet long. But I just thought that was really kind of fun. Right? So this could go in my vintage pile, or it could go in my Christmas pile. Either way. One of the new places we stopped at, the ladies that were helping us kept saying, oh, did you look at this booth? Did you look at that booth? This booth has 50% off. That booth has 75% off. And they kept, don't do that. They kept finding more stuff for us to look at like that. Again, I got another piece to go with some other items. Anybody want to play What Is That? Actually, it goes like this. I have 2 or 3 sets that I've been looking for this piece, and I'm hoping that I can make a marriage for at least one of them, because I've had other ones that haven't fit correctly. And I paid up for this one because I can make a set complete with it if it works. So, and this one is a silver tone. I'm really, yes, it is a snack, like a chip and dip snack bowl holder. So this right here is where your big bowl goes. It slides right over the edge of the big bowl, and the little bowl goes right under there, like this. Let's see. This is one of the ones I needed to find out. I know it. Oh, we got all the pieces. Carol, we're going to move your soap for a minute. See if it works live right now. Oh, we may have done it. Oh, so close. So, yep, it goes like this on the edge. And then the little, but this one is just not tall enough. So close. I don't know, I might be able to work with it, but that's what I'm trying to find the piece for. Here's another one that I found, but how it sits on the bowl, it doesn't sit level enough for the dip bowl to sit in there correctly. So I'm working on it. I have another one over there, and we'll try again with that one. See if we can make it work. So back to the side. Right, I'm constantly looking for those little things when I'm out thrifting and snooping. Here is another vintage tablecloth and napkin set. It is approximately 3 foot by just almost 3 foot, a couple inches short. It says Hawaii in the middle. And then it has matching napkins that say Aloha. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hi, there's Miss Paula. This will be a $12 start. How are you doing tonight, Miss Paula? Kristen is filling in for me. She has to go to work and get some other work done at 9 o'clock. But if you're able to, we can get the gang all back together again. Been forever since everybody's been together. Oops, let's turn them the right direction. There we go. So they're like two-tone blue and a really pale purple. I'm doing much better. Had a week to recuperate, get back in the swing of things. So yeah, it goes from the white, the two-tone blue, into that pale purple. It does have a couple little right here. It's got one. Obviously, I haven't tried to get it to treat it because I just got it home. Was there another one? I think that's the main one I saw. One little bit, one right here. Very tiny right there. You're still okay with that, Carol? Oh, no, I think what happened is that it just the notification just didn't go out. I did put it in my community tab and it just didn't cooperate and go out fast enough to everybody. So, hi, MJ too. There's Sandy. Everybody's here. I can't get here any quicker. I know you can't. And Carol's still good with that, so that's good. So we can count her down with that unless anybody else wants to be in at 13 or higher. So Hawaii, tablecloth, and 4 napkins. We have that at 12 for Carol. And there we go. Counting it down. I'll watch for it to end. Last call. And Carol's here too. Hi, Miss Carol. Got to talk to you and MJ and everybody last night with Steven's Live. That was awesome. Are you guys coming down for our show? I'm so excited. Oh, we had Mom in. I see on my end. Mom is at 13, so we do need to back it up there, Kristen. Sorry, Carol. Let me know if you want to be in or out. Thank you, Kristen. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Yeah, Jen, Maria King is my mom. Everybody calls her Mama Maria in the chat. So, oh, cool. That would be awesome. Let me know, both MJ and Carol, if you're going to come down for the show Friday night, you let me know. I'm going to leave something for you at the front table so you get comped in special because you're a special YouTube guest from me to you guys. So if you can't get till Saturday, I understand. It's not a problem. All right, Carol says 14. I put it up in my community tab on YouTube, and I have it up on my Instagram account as well. And so yeah, like underneath the main heading of my YouTube page, there's a section that says all videos live, and then if you slide it over, there's a section that says community, and you touch that one, and it'll have some community posts, and then there's reels or whatever, and that'll be like, it's kind of like I can make a post like Facebook in there. So that's where I put the information. I think repost it yesterday with a whole bunch of hashtags, so hopefully it'll show up in different places. So, all right. Mom is out. Perfect. Thank you, Kristen. I appreciate it. And then we're counting it back down again, and we are sold to Carol. Awesome. We're on a roll now. So, Kristen, you just let us know when you need to head out. No problem. I appreciate your help so much and look forward to seeing you. Well, we'll be in the chats again, hopefully next Tuesday before the show. But hi, Jan. Hi, Becky. Paul, are you willing to take over tonight? Let me know if you're not too tired. Let's see. While we watch for that, I'll unwrap the next item. For everybody who's been coming in, I am just going through one box at a time. And excuse me, all the stuff that I bought on the way there to West Virginia, while I was in West Virginia, all the way to Pennsylvania and home again. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. We've gone through one already, so I have 5 more boxes here and a bag, and I have 4 more boxes in the hallway. So it's probably going to be a 2-nighter, if nothing else. So, all right, cool. Thank you so much, Kristen. I appreciate your assistance. Miss Paula, I need to call and talk to you. I feel like I've been out of touch with you. I need to put this one together. I have all the pieces, so but let me put something else up while I see what's next. I think the ladies that rode with me, they said, I'm missing a piece. Found it. This is the one that my gals were missing. So that's going to go over there. Okay. This is something else that goes to the side like that. I still am missing a piece for that one. Boy, striking out here. Oh, and we got to go to Heart of Ohio. People heard of that? Have you all heard of that antique store before? We had just under 3 hours to go through it. And it has a main section. You come in and you're like, and there's a main hallway on each side. And then there's a main hallway down the middle. And then there's 2 more. So there's 5, like 7 ways to go up and down all the aisles, like for that. So, oh my goodness. So everybody's doing good, having chat. No master. Okay. I think I caught up on it. I have a little mini Fenton crystal mouse. You will need to start at, I would probably put them at 36 or so at my show, so I can start them for 30 here. Were the prices high? Yes and no. I usually can find a deal of some sort just from walking around there. I have a whole box, half a box. That's what I just got into, is some Heart of Ohio stuff. This one is a, here's this little Fenton logo. he came from a different place in Pennsylvania, so he's stowed away in that box when we rearranged. But yeah, there's always something that you can find. So, oh, wonderful. Glad you found it, MJ. Okay, I'm going to move this, put that together in a minute. Let's see, what's in this one? Yeah, I think what I did is I combined a couple different boxes so we could get more stuff in the next night. Yep, I think it looks like they're going to aim for Saturday, Kristen, so that'll be really fun. Bonnie's back. Awesome. Good to see you, Bonnie. This is super cool. I have not researched it yet, but I think it is amazing. It is a art glass heart. I love the colorway from the purple, red, yellow into the teals and blues. It is signed by the artist on the back here. I have to find it for you. There it is. And this is what came on the stand to light up. I don't know if I can show you. Jack R.A. Y, maybe? Q? I don't know. 2015. Let's see if we can get it to cooperate here. It's right there. When I did a quick lookup of these art glass things, and I had enough of his name that some of them came up. They were coming up for $60 to $80 plus. This little curl on here. It came with this light box where it was sitting with the light underneath it on the counter. I don't know if that's exactly what was supposed to be, you know, how to display it in the first place or not, but it's beautiful. I love it. It almost reminds me of a sunset. Right now, I would probably need to start it around $50. And I was trying to see if I could. I don't think I have enough plugins to get a light source behind it. I go to get my flashlight and it's on the phone that I have going right now. But I just thought it was an amazing colorway. And hopefully I can find out some more about it and bring you guys some more information. That I just love the little detail on it. And I was going to see, nope, no glow, but it does have a little bit of glitter. Like, oh, in the oranges, it's got a little bit like a mica fleck to it. It's just so shiny. So I'm going to set it aside. I love being able to find really neat pieces like that. Okay. I'm going to try and put this together super fast. It's probably not going to be in the right order. It won't be really snug, but it'll be together. This is a vintage piece of Fenton. It has an etched star design in it. Oh, yeah, I need like 6 fingers, 6 hands, 12 fingers, whatever. I have a couple other pieces of this. I think it is, I have no idea where it's packed currently. Barb has a bowl in it, and I have another piece like this that I will be showing you that has the lucite handle with it. So I'm just going to get it together enough so you can see. We took the handle off so it would pack better. And here it is. So this right here is a 3-piece screw and spacer set. This is Fenton. Other than me being told that's what it is, I'm looking it up in a book. I can't tell you. It has a ground base and it has this etched star design in it. So I would have to do research to tell you any other thing more about it than that. This is lucite and it glows almost a yellow color. It's supposed to be a dark green, but it is not showing up quite amber in the in my light. So this would be a start at around $35 or probably be around $45 at my show. And now that we've got 3 pieces of it, makes it even neater to be able to display it at a show. It's probably in my older glass boxes. The other one I have is a base like this, but I think it's a different shape, and it has a similar handle. As soon as I saw this handle with the lucite in it, I knew what this was because I have one. And then, so it's a little bit different at the bottom. And the other bigger bowl that we have has a brass foot to it, and it still has these little etched, where are they, stars like that throughout. It definitely needs a bath though. So we're gonna put a sticker on it, and I will move on to the next item. Sticker probably come off when I wash it, but that's okay. Let's make myself jump all night. Scissors can't be over there. Mid-mod, handy holder. Anybody remember these? Right, I wouldn't either unless I hung out with the Fenton people. This is for a half gallon of milk or a half gallon of orange juice. I grew up with my grandma having one of these in the refrigerator all the time. And it would be a $12 start here. It is a sun faded red in color, and you can tell it was used. It's got a lot of wear along the edge of it. That's right. That's what I just said. Grandma had one, Ma. I remember, yeah, this was always in the refrigerator. Way easier for pouring a carton of anything than holding onto that box and squishing it in your fingers. So that will go off to the mid-mod pile. I believe I have one in another color somewhere too. Ooh. This one I might have to wait. It might be one of those things I need to do a little video about and get all the right words and stuff together because it's something I bought for myself. And so that one's going to be a surprise. Okay. Oh, in a bag? I have not seen that before. Let's see. Oh, this is cool. I don't know if this is silver, what would be the word, silver plate, but it needs to be polished up a little bit. It is a a silver swan with a frog in it. It is a good size piece. A lot of times when I see these swans, they are like the little salt dips. This is almost 6 inches from head to tail, or from nose to tail. It's about 3 inches wide. And what do we want to know? We want tall. We want to know it's almost 5.5 inches tall. There's no marking that I saw on the bottom of it. And this would need to be a $20 start. I would probably put 30 or more on it at a show. Here's the frog that sits, it's like enclosed. You can pull out. that sits inside and goes flush with the front and the back of the swan. And boy, this would be super great for a tablescape, especially if you had little swan place cards or name cards or salts. It would be really neat. Somebody was saying you can smell silver. I can't tell if it's silver. I would guess it would be silver plate. So hopefully it would polish up, but that is going to take a little bit of work. Oh, Ramola's in at 40. 20. Thank you, Romola. And hello, welcome. I thought he was neat. This one came out of the heart of Ohio, and it is heavy. I'm guessing he is probably over a pound. Let me tell you, I have my scale right here. 1 pound, 4 ounces. Let me see if there's any marks on the inside of the, it's tarnished from where some water has been on it. Jan said 22, Romola says 24. And I thought what was interesting is it is not flat. It is at an angle so that the higher end matches up right here with the head and the neck, and the lower end with where it comes out of the tail. I might have a grand treasure here, and I didn't look. This is what you. This is the bonus is for you guys coming right out of my box is that I have done no research on them, and bring it to you fresh from the trip. Here's his face. Jan is out. There's the feathers. Romola's in at 28. So we can count them down. Silver swan with frog. I have been paying attention a lot to anything with frogs because they just seem to be cross over a lot of different collectors in terms of like beautiful table settings or putting it in into something for collectors for being able to display stuff. And I've been trying to keep my eyes open for that a lot. All right. Thank you so much, Romola and Jan, for your offers on that. See, now I have to go back to Heart of Ohio because I'm sure they've restocked that case by now. That's a fun one. Let's see. I have a bag. Oh, yep. Here's the other missing piece. They asked for 2 things. Found them both. Now I just need to find the last item I got from my mom. We'll have found everything. We know they're in here somewhere. Okay. So this kind of runs the gamut of the different kinds of things I'm looking for. All the way, obviously, from the high-end mid-mod and Fenton glass, and then into like the swan thing to this kind of guy. I loved him. I couldn't leave him behind. It is a flocked bobblehead mouse sitting in a lemon bank. I just thought this is just too many fun things to leave him behind. He has a cork. I need him to start at probably $16 here, and I'd probably put 22 to 24 at my show. There's a couple different bites out of the lemon, looks like. Or lemon? Well, what would it be with the seeds like that? It looks like a lemon to me, but I don't know. Maybe it's just fantasy coloring. And he's got great flocking. Got awesome eyebrows. The spring, you can see right there is how he's attached with the bobblehead. And as soon as I picked him up, he just had instant personality. Yes, and total kitsch. I did not try and pull out the stopper, but it's included And there's the opening for the bank. I don't see any other markings on it. It might have been repainted because it looks like it like sat on something and got a little paint. That, or you know how sometimes something sits on a painted shelf and pulls up paint when it gets picked up. So, all right, Carol is, let's see, mouse on lemon bank. We have Carolyn. We're counting her down. I just love the little bobblehead. She's so innocent too. Like, who, me? What did I do? I didn't. You didn't do it. Okay. You sit right there. No wiggles. Thank you, Carol. Okay. That way. Oh. This is one that might have to stay at my house for a little while too. I got I have seen one other one of these before. He's probably gonna need to stay here and live with me for a little bit. He is a brownie pixie bank. And I love him so much. And yeah, he needs to go up on my shelf for a little bit. So he might, depending on what happens, come out for a pixie sale. Who knows? I do like to be able to find a few treasures for myself while we're on these kind of trips. Yeah, thanks, Paula. And when I found out he was in the 50% off case or whatever percentage off case, I was like, yep, I'm gonna take him home with me. This is a conundrum to me. It is a dark ruby color. I think the label or the tag at the shop said Fostoria, but to me, I don't recognize this shape, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist because I obviously can't remember everything. It has a beautiful ground base to it, super smooth and polished. And then it has this square foot up to this bowl. So I'm going to probably need to do some research to figure out whose this is and what time period it is and everything like that. So, but I love the colorway and the beautiful ruby glass. So, like I said earlier, there's going to be a little bit of show and tell, but the majority of the things are coming to you guys first. Or unless I have to live at my house. Let's see. Yeah, there's not many glass companies who do ruby that bright, that brilliant a color. See, we're in the box with stuff for Becky apparently, because he's staying at my house too. Class giraffe. And I think he's Costa Boda, which makes him even specialer because he's from Sweden. So I have an eclectic mix apparently. Everybody who's asked me over the last couple of years what I collect, you are seeing it right now. Hey Ma, I found your custard cups. I'm going to show these quick just for a quick little show and tell as well. This is fry glass, which is basically a French opalescent. It's a clear to opalescent glass that is a predecessor to Fire King and Glass Bake. And these are the little custard cups. And yes, we just downsized Mom, but these are just little ones. And it makes her a set. So look, we found all the things. All the things that were lost were in this box. Imagine that. I just needed to get into this box. Ooh, this is a good one. It'll be one for you, Miss Paula. Bluebird of Happiness. But he's a little guy. Mixing up where my trash can is. Yeah, Bluebird of Happiness. And he is marked Leo Ward, 1989. It is a small one, not this big. And I would start him at $12. His beak is intact. His tail is intact. He also has a sticker and the signature, Leo Ward, 1989. He is approximately 2.5 inches tall and about, no, I did that wrong. He's 2 inches tall, 2 inches across, and 1.5 inches. So he's 1.5 inches this way, 2 inches this way, 2 inches this way. He's just a little one. And because he has the sticker and the signature, you don't have to wonder where he comes from. Oh, and he glows green. Okay, let me see if I can get that to show up. He's got that uranium green glow in the blue glass. So it kind of makes him look almost teal if he's under a black light. There we go. Is that one coming through that way? Looks like it more on my side that way. There's that. Okay, good. I couldn't believe how many bluebirds of happiness that I saw that were in 20s and 30s. It was amazing how high the bluebirds have gone. All right, Paula says 12 me. Thank you, Miss Paula. Bluebird. And I will once. Oh, it's going to take forever. Unless anybody else wants to be in, it will need to be at 13 or higher. Going twice. And last call, y'all. Oh, Ashley's in at 13. Miss Paula. No worries. This is why I do it how I do it. So it's totally open until everybody gets to have their last say, just like a real in-person event. So Paula says 14. Ashley, you let me know if you want to be 15 or higher. I'm going to have another sip. I think I've gotten past whatever was making me cough. Thank goodness. And we'll wait for the lag. Ashley just, oh, wow. Laura has that one in there. I didn't see that one. Oh, there it is. I do see it. Thank you, Baba Wally. I missed that earlier because I read it quick and then I just saw the number for Ashley. Thank you for helping me out with that one. So Baba Wally and or Ashley, I have Paula in at 16. This little guy. And yeah, obviously I can use all the help I can get tonight, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you. I think it was because it was in a sentence. I missed it. So please, we'll watch for that. I'm going to pull up another item and open it up. Paula is out. Baba Wally says 18. So Ashley, let us know if you want to be in or out. What's that? Okay. Okay. I got the next thing. Ashley, in or out? Bubble Wally's at 18. And I'll start unwrapping with one hand. We'll see what we come up with. I have a couple littles in this container. Definitely found the stuff that I got for myself. Ashley, are you, I don't know if we have a lag or what, but let us know, please. We're going to count it down otherwise. I'm going to have a mound of paper by the time I'm done tonight over here. Rolling twice, last call. And I'm going to set them down. Five. Okay, we are sold to Baba Wally. Thank you so much. Right there. Okay, another little I found for myself. This is a Dagon heart piece. See the D with the heart right there inside. It's a super cute little heart dish. I'm going to put it on my counter upstairs, not my counter, on my dresser to put my earrings in so they don't fall off the dresser. So, all right. I know I love Dagon heart. Because, like I said, people are like, well, what do you collect? And I'm like, I don't know. Obviously. I found another frog. There's the holes for the flowers. Now, we have an owl shape, and it is in the pink. It's showing up more orange to amber on my screen, but it is more of a pastel pink that is like the depression glass color pink. It does have a couple little chips, one right here and one right here. But I would guess that would be from putting it in and out of whatever bowl. I do not see a mark on it, so I do not know who made it. But he is super cool. Oh, hi, Spirit Junkie. Welcome. Good to see you tonight. And I think I need to start him about $21, please. Now, and Vintage Gates, welcome. I don't see any reaction to the UV light. He is about 4 inches tall, I believe. 4.5 inches tall. And just over 3 inches wide here at the base. These figural frogs are hard to come by. What I don't know is if he has been reproduced from the original time period that he was made, or if it is an original. And speaking of, he has another little chip right here. So he rolled around somewhere right there at the top of his ear. And that is really hard to see because it is right on the seam where the mold mark was. So I want to make sure that you know he is as in condition. I didn't notice that when I purchased him because it is right on, I think it is the seam that has a roughness to it. I don't think it's a big chunk out of it. No, it's the seam. So as long as you all are good with that, I want to make sure that I have given you all the disclosures. No, those are the two I feel on the top here. But he would be amazing. And I mean, can you imagine even a bigger bowl, something like this, and some flowers around like that? Super cool. So Carol is out. Romola is in at 23. Owl, Flower Frog. And okay, we're counting it down. Perfect. Thank you so much. Oh, goodness. I think I got another couple bug bites while I was out unloading the car. Of course. But they love me. All right. Thank you, everyone. Now, these I have 3 color choices. They are Fenton, the mini bears. Probably at a show, they would be somewhere between 40. Oh, this one has got a chip in it. Spectacular. I'll offer him separately. They'd probably be between $40 and $50 a piece, except for one that has a chip. I've been trying to stay out, not be outside when it's dusk, but that's when we unloaded the car because it was cooler. So they are 2.5 inches tall. They are the mini bears, just like the sitting bears that have, or like the birthday bears. Here's the mark on the back right there. It's going to get my cheaters on to see. So these would probably need to start around, oh, it does have a number. Maybe I can tell you. Has a 0. So these are from 2000. And make sure that this one doesn't have any chips in it. Apparently the other one did. Yep, 2000. So I have the aqua and the pink, and it would be choice. And I'm going to start them at I need to start them at 30. There is one, I think there was a bubble in the ear. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong. Nope, I'm not seeing it now. But they have the same details as the bigger bear, and he sits about, I mean, he's about that big. I've had lots of them here in the clear and the birthday bears. So that's the back side. That's just a sticker residue. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but there is the 0 under the word Fenton in the logo. That tells us the year. So those are those 2. And then the purple one I will bring at $16 because he has a chipped foot. The light purple. Let's see. Just make his color better. Oh, like the light lavender. And his foot right here has a chip. Like where his paw would be is just missing. Let me see if I can hold up the other one for you to see the difference. So here's the aqua one right here. Yeah, that's his foot. So there's like a little round spot that's like a little dot detail. And this one is just missing the whole bottom of his foot. Right. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see the circle chipping of the glass versus the design that is supposed to be there. All right. I know. These are hard to find. And I found all three of them in the same case. I wish that I had seen that chip. And you know, you never know. It could have happened when the person was taking them up to the front for me. Could have been there, and I just missed it in the first place. So, purple mini bear at 16. We can count it down for MJ. I know there's so many different people to watch. And MJ, I'm assuming that I can just make up a box for you for pickup at the mid-month show in 2 weeks. If not, let me know if you want it sooner than that. So I have a lot of spreadsheet entering and invoicing to do this week, combining my last 3 sales. So perfect. Sounds great. Appreciate it. And we are sold. This one is thank you. Okay. We're almost to the bottom of box 2. Let's see what this is. Oh, this should probably go. To the mid-month show. But I'll show it here quick. It is a light purple Blinko lunch bag vase. Here's the pontil. And let's see here. It is purple, right? Yeah, it's a light purple to almost to a pink. I don't know if I have a big enough piece of white paper. Here we go. Yes, I have a couple. I keep finding them. I love this shape. I think it is super cute, super clever. But this will probably go to the mid-mod show. Right there. Okay. Oh, we have something hiding in a brown bag in the bottom of that box. Let's see what it is. Oh, okay. That is for, I have to save that. I made a video and I like to get the video out before I show that one. So, was that a PBS piece for fundraisers? No, it was just, I don't know. Kristen would probably be able to tell you who the designer was for that. They made them in a couple sizes, lots of different colors. And let's see, who was, I'm going to go back here. Baba Wally. Am I going to price it? So, sure. Well, we can get on the same page. Don't worry about it. I don't know who the designer was. Kristen is like I send her pictures all the time. Blinko? And I have a second one of these I found in the bottom of the box. It fell all the way to the bottom. So I'm going to try and remember who. Maybe you can scroll up, Paula. I don't know how far back it was. Baba Wally won this one. Was it Ashley? Yeah, Ashley and Miss Paula. And Ashley didn't tell us. So Paula, would you like the other one? Or yep, that's right. Blinko or Blink No. I finally got it right. I'm like, Blinko No? Paula, this has the same 1989 Leo Ward. If you're interested in this one, I will put your name on it because I didn't realize I had 2 of them. Otherwise, I would have put them up as a choice. Wait for your answer. Back over there. Does it glow? Yes, it does. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you, Paula. Oh, man. Ran out of tape. Boy. I think I haven't been sitting at my desk for a while. All right, little birds, get in there. All right, so that's the end of that box. Let's go into this one. Ooh. How are we doing? Paula, you doing okay? I don't want to wear out any of my helpers for sure. Right? Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm glad I found two of them. It was perfect. Oh, this was at the Brass Armadillo in Kansas City. I got this one. It's going to go in my Scandinavian. Ooh, it is so shiny. In my Scandinavian pile. The little Nessa with the Swedish goat. That one goes there. This, so much fun. I went through the entire Brass Armadillo, found two things. These are lime green seahorse shaped soap in a pink plastic little soap dish. Totally mid-mod, new old stock. It says I don't know, how do you pronounce that? Delagar, guest soap, 2 cakes. And where is it made? Doesn't look pink. Did I say pink? I said lime green and yellow. Out of New York, printed in the US. 2.2 ounces. Sorry, did I say the wrong word? If I did, that doesn't surprise me. I'd like to start this at $7. I said pink. Of course I did. You know, just never know what's going to come out of my mouth. As my mother says, listen to what I'm trying to say. Don Shepard was the designer of the bag bases. Catalog number 8813. I was done in 3 sizes. I think I've only found 2. Nope. If Paula heard I said pink, I definitely said pink. But this is a $7 start. The little soap dish is just about the longest. It is just over 5 inches, and the other way is 5 inches. It's about 1 inch deep. But I just thought it was really fun to have it all in. See, there she is. Lime green and yellow seahorse soaps. Why that's hard to say, I don't know. I just thought they were super cute. And if they don't sell at the Mid-Mod show, Mom might be confiscating these for her bathroom. Because her new colors in one of her bathroom are lime green, yellow, and orange. And it would be perfect for that. Okay, let's see. What's next? What's next? Oh, I know you're supposed to be working, Kristen, but I keep saying stuff that I need to tell you about. I got this for you to look at as a little inspiration. It's a vintage felt and beaded ornament. 3 panels. And it's like a hot pink, those long beads. So I got that for you for some of your little ornaments inspirations. It reminds me of the ones my mom made. Okay. Little poodle. He doesn't have any opening or anything. He's just a plush. White and red plush poodle. I need to start him at $18. He has his original tag. To my Valentine. little white velvet ribbon. His head's a little bit loose. You could probably smush him around and make sure to get it to stand up better. And here's his tail. Oh, here's this tag. His tag says, you really want to figure out how to use it. Oh yeah, I wonder, Pinterest. Wouldn't that would be where I would look first. Columbia Toy Products, Kansas City, Missouri, excuse me. That's what it says on both sides of that tag. Columbia Toy Products, Kansas City, Missouri. But he's going to the Mid-Mod show if nobody else needs him here. Now, I had a plush poodle radio when I was growing up. So probably early 80s. He was black and he had a compartment in the bottom where you put in batteries, and up on the top up here he had an AM, like a volume and a channel dial on him. So right, it's always fun to make sure those designs that are in our head can come out and actually work in real life. But he's a big guy. So, all right, you're going over here. Like I said, I was looking at owls. What I don't know is I don't think he had anything in his eyes like to accentuate them. This will be a $8 start. I probably put 12 at my booth, but it's that great grain that sticks out on each layer. It's great for fall. He is 5 inches tall and about 3.5 inches wide and about the same deep. I know I should look for it, Laura. There are boxes in my storage that Mom boxed up a long time ago from my room from when I was a kid. And I wonder if it's in there. I have no clue if it is or not. But yeah, that was pretty fun to have. Brings back memories when you see other things like that. His little nose sticks out. And here's the other, the two I had earlier. So they're a little bit different colorway. This looks like it has a stain or a sealer on it because he's a little shiny. And this is more of a natural wood look to him. Okay. These are fun. The other thing I was on the lookout for was for fall and Halloween items, since a lot of the local places are starting to put that out. I was hoping I wasn't going to miss it, the start of it. This is a not miniature. I don't know what I mean miniature. It's short. It's an apple, but it's airbrushed and it's milk glass on the inside. So like similar to the Anchor Hawking apple, strawberry, pineapple that we can never find, that everybody really wants, kind of jam jars. I don't see any mark really. It's just where it's been pressed into the mold. But it's very similar to that in the style. This would be a $12 start. I probably put 14 to 16, 18, somewhere in there at my show. But it's a shorter, like it's just, those strawberry and apple ones are about this tall. And I found this one and this one. The second one is a tomato that's been painted on the outside, and it is clear glass on the inside. So you can see like at the bottom here where it's been scratched from sitting on a surface and worn off a little bit of the paint. So the tomato, I would start at the same price choice between the two, the tomato or the apple. And I thought that they would make good displays for fall as well. The tomato is approximately 4 inches across and just a little over 3 inches tall, 4 by 3. And the apple is 3 inches across and just over 2 inches tall. So they're lots different shape-wise than the apple ones. Well, that's a bummer, guys. Sorry about that. That's why I try not to hold things with lids that way. All right. No more holding things with a lid. Oh. It's all right. We broke something. I broke something on the way home, too. So it's inevitable, unfortunately. And hopefully nobody had asked for it yet. Oh, yeah, I broke one. I broke the lid on the tomato. Try and get all the little glass pieces. There we go. I didn't break my little heart, thank goodness. This is what it landed on. Bummer. I have no idea. I would guess that they would have been predecessors to the anchor hawking one, but I don't know. Here's the lid now. It could probably be repaired, but bummer, eh? I know, right? Here, that doesn't look too bad. That's all right. It happens. All right, just go over there and don't break anything else. Don't touch anything else. I'm gonna make sure I don't have any more glass shards on here. Stepped on something upstairs yesterday and I'll have to sweep my floor. All right, let's carry on. I bought this guy for my Scandinavian show. This is a really hard book to find in paperback and in hardback. So that's going to my Scandinavian shows. That's one I got for Barb. Let's see. I was going to put him in my Scandinavian show, MJ, because I need to research the price on him. Okay. Well, here we go. Here's a little cutie decanter. Has a rubber stopper. Blue, it says made in Belgium. Kind of that mid-mod vibe. Like the other jars that have like the mushroom kind of style lid to it. I would need to start this at 22. I probably would have this probably be short selling myself by having it at like 35 to 45 at a show, since all the decanters have just gone crazy. I have my mid-mod, my first in-person Scandinavian show at my lodge in October, and then there's the one up in Denver the beginning of November, MJ. Or I can let you know when I get a price on it if you'd like. I could do that for you. I might have another one stashed away in my book pile. I haven't, I just keep putting stuff away so I don't recall what's down there. I might have another one. 8 inches tall with the stopper in it. Oh, we should know how far across it is. And 5 inches across. So it's a smaller size one. Okay. Well, bummer. Can't believe I broke them. I should know better than to try and hold that up. Oh, that's a good question. Did it say, is that what that means? The half liter? Right. Nice. Good catch. You had fast eyes on the bottom of that. It's a pretty color. Let's see. I'm trying to remember where. Okay, this was in Pennsylvania. Several of these things were in Pennsylvania. If it I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's kind of fun to remember. Oh, yes. You might need to live at my house next to my pixie bank. He's pretty proud of himself. But see, I think he would just go perfectly next to my pixie bank. I mean, they look related and everything. That's the thing with me doing it live, is you guys get to see all the things, even if they're not totally coming out for you. Yes. So I have something to tell you about that mall. I don't remember the name of it. It was somewhere between Denver, Pennsylvania, and Adamstown, Pennsylvania. There's a stretch of, I don't know, 10, 12 different antique shops in there. And this one had a couple big booths of holiday items. So Halloween, fall, Christmas. And a whole bunch of their stuff was packaged in like the plastic food containers, like you get from the deli, where you have to like pull the tab off and to open them. But this vendor had hot glued the entire plastic package shut. I'm assuming they've had issues with theft at their mall. Oh, yeah. It does say brownie on it. And that looks like the Girl Scout logo on his hat, so that makes sense. But, yeah, that's where all that stuff was at. Oh, this one, okay, so this blue decanter and this, like a brandy snifter style in cobalt with a clear foot. These came from the Carlisle Antique Mall, where Crazy Lamp Lady Jocelyn has her booth. These are not from her booth. They just came from the same mall. That mall was so much bigger than I expected it to be. They had an upstairs, and like you went in and you did the whole big main area, and then it kicked off to a side area, and then upstairs as well. It was really cool. Thank you, Laura. So this guy would probably need to start about, I believe it is Empoli. That's that Empoli style. If it's not, it's, an Empoli imposter. Empoli imposter. There's no mark or anything on the bottom. And he's about 6 inches tall, maybe 7 inches tall. So I'd start him about $14. I don't see a lot of this style in this cobalt color. So we did a lot of snooping, that's for sure. Let's see, those are Mom's. Move that to the side. I'm gonna glue that one back together, see if we can save it. Now, this one I have a big bowl in here, and I don't know, I'm not remembering what it is. Oh, now I remember. This was at the vendor mall in Boaz, West Virginia. This will be going to my Scandinavian, well, probably my Scandinavian show. And I don't remember the name. It's like ITTIALL, something like that. It's a Swedish glass bowl with these huge petals on it. I have several other pieces by the same maker, and they're probably very mid-mod as well. But I found this one in West Virginia. So what I don't know is if it's kind of a crossover. A lot of the Swedish glass is a crossover because there's Catherine Holmes, which is Norwegian, with like the enamel stuff, and then the Swedish glass, like Orifers, and then that name I can't remember. But yeah, this is a pretty neat bowl. It was so big, but I was like, I have to bring it home. So that might come out at the mid-mod. Just depends. I probably have more than enough to fill up the space that we have at Midland. Is it the Finland one, Patsy? Yeah. It's not, I don't think it's Costa Boda. I believe it's that, the Italian, not the Italian. It's a Scandinavian company, and I believe it starts with an ITT and like an ALA. And that's as much as I have in terms of, that's what I would throw in Google to find it back. So good night, Jan. Just do. There it is, ITTALA. Oh, it's pretty close. Did you look it up, or is that just what it kicked me off the Wi-Fi. Yep, but I'm here. Right. So the good news is I get to come home and I can pull out more if I need it, Kristen. So that's why I love my minivan. Oh, okay. This guy I also got at the same place as that bowl. And he has a little, what would be the word for it? It's a manufacturing flaw. It is, and I think I'm gonna see. So when it was put in when it went in the mold, only one ear was filled. It is satinized. So what I'm hoping to do is see if I can get one of the painters to paint on this for me, because it would be really cute to do something clever like a hat or a wreath or something like that over his ear where you wouldn't even like notice like his ear was missing. So that's my hope with this piece. And it's heavy. It's like over a pound of glass. Are you staying? Well, we don't have to discuss that live if you don't want to. I didn't know if you were staying down here or not. Okay, we're 3 boxes down. How about we do about a half an hour more into the next box? I know we're not going to get through it all tonight, and that puts us about halfway. And we can go from there. I have a mound of wrap over here. It's the look what Becky bought for herself show. Thank you, Laura. Okay, this guy, I don't know where he was made, but I couldn't leave him. The little gnome, going my Scandinavian. He's out of Ontario, Canada. Here's his tag. He's a big guy too. He's about 14 inches tall. He's going to the Scandinavian pile. I was actually quite surprised how much Scandinavian stuff I found in Pennsylvania and West Virginia. Oh yeah. No worries. Right? I can Jenga, and as Stephen puts it, just have Becky Jenga it, he says. I understood what you said, Kristen. Let's see. What's next? This is my other great find. This is a Henning. It's a Norwegian wood carving. It's made in Norway. This is an old troll lady. So she is going in the Scandi pile. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, yeah, here we go. And this is the piece that goes with, it makes a tray. And it goes with a set of cruets I have that I got back from Steven, but I didn't get the tray back. So now it will be a complete set. Boy, this is more show and tell. Let's see. We'll find something good in here. We got 4 pieces in here. What could they be? These ones were packed way back. So, thank you. I love the trolls and the Nessas. Oh, here we go. This is a Fenton toothpick holder. It is custard, painted with the blue roses. Okay, blowing it out. It glows. And it is hand painted by Marilyn Wagner. And if you haven't heard me say it or Steven say it, Marilyn Wagner passed away while we were at convention. She had been in a nursing home for a little while and we lost her. She was a great painter. This would be probably now a $25 to $35 piece at a show, but I could start it here for $18. And I'm gonna go to the next item. And if we need it, we'll go back to it, but see how far we can get from it. Oh, yeah. Okay. For Barb. Another bag. We have a basket in this custard color. That's just a mini basket that was also painted by Marilyn. So that would be a great piece to have together with that. All right. Another little piece by Denmark. These came in a little plate and like a Dematosk cup. Super cute little Scandinavian village. I could start this at $8 here. I think I have them for about 12 at my Scandinavian shows. I have several of these, but whenever I see them, I pick them up. Oh, it would. It'd be super cute for that. I also picked up this little stopper with the broken end, but when I was in Springfield, our friend John Fenton fixed my other one and ground it down flat for me. So I'm hoping that he can do something similar with this one and we can use it as a replacement in another piece. So I'm going to set that over here. Nobody gets hurt. Let's see. That is a ripped bag. There we go. This one didn't get packed very full. Okay. Glad they survived. These are Morgantown candlelight, candle flower, candle bowls, something. I can't say the right word. Are they candle flower lights? I think is the right word, but I'm not sure if that's the same thing for these big bowls as well. We did go through Morgantown and stopped at one store. This is that chartreuse green color, and it should have a frog in here similar to the other one that I showed earlier. So these are big. It's hard to see. My ruler is getting buried. It is 8 inches across and 4 inches deep. So I have to double check, but similar to this frog is what will go inside here like that for the flower, the candle, flower light. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't think this is the right one because you see the ridge there. That's what sits on the edge of these other ones so they don't fall in. So I don't remember. I have to double check what goes inside this one. I know my not the problem, but when I'm traveling with other people that I'm not related to, it's kind of hard for me to stop in and make a bunch of visits that are only on my want list. I did see her last year. Mom and I had dinner with her last year when we were through there. So I have seen her there in West Virginia. Okay. This is the same thing, different color. Oh, no, it's not. This one has a wider base. See the difference there? I'm right next to each other. This is a shorter and narrower base than this one. Thanks, Kathy. I appreciate it. And then I'm wondering if this would fit there. Yep, it fits right down in there. So it fits right here at this edge is where that lip sits. And this is like a smoky gray color. Oh, I didn't say starting prices on either of these. These would probably be a start at probably $30. They're very mid-mod, hard to find here in Colorado. Hey, Jeremy, how are you doing tonight? Good to see you. 2 nights in a row. And I'm just going to put this one right here with the green one. And I am showing all my my treasures we found on our trip. And then here is a frosted green one. And it has a smaller, shorter base as well. So it goes into that as right here too. It still has a sticker in it. So I have a third colorway. These are quite thin. Yeah, they call it moss green with a matte finish, which is basically the same as satin finish. Right. They would be good for that. Those are the 3 colors I got of that. We might be able to finish this box. So let's finish this box and then we'll call it a night. Now this is fun. I would love to know if I have a match for this somewhere in my candlesticks because I keep picking up singles so I can hopefully find a match. This is, I believe, a stretch. Well, it says satin. I'm not sure if it's satin iridized or stretch, honestly. So let's see. Memory. Possibly Tiffin, but because of the shape, I have no clue off the top of my head. I'm saying Tiffin because of the feel of the finish. And Tiffin didn't mark their items, but it's only got the satin finish at the top, and then it's clear, which is shiny, and then it has the satin finish down here. And this glows like crazy. And probably if I have the mate for this, this will probably be on the upwards of $100 pair. So, color of yellow. What did I miss, Kathy? And the color of, oh, is that a, yeah, it could be. I'll ask Barb. She knows, she collects Tiffin. So she's like, oh, for me? And I'm like, probably not. But yeah, I want to try and see if I have one in my stash that'll match up with. Besides that, after this box, we'll have run out of counter space. So, oh, yep. See, here's two more of the frogs. I believe they came in these bowls. So, two of my 3 bowls have those frogs. I knew I had some more in here somewhere. Oh, okay, yeah. It's pretty. It's very pretty. Oh, yeah. These are Morgantown candle holders. I have a pair of 2 in the amethyst color. So they are very mid-mod as well. Let's see. They kind of remind me of an egg cup shape. So these would probably be somewhere around, I'm guessing, $50 to $60 at the mid-mod or glass show for the pair. So I could offer those here at, say, a $42 start. Spirit Junkie, I am on. I was approved on Whatnot. I have done 2 Whatnot sales, but it is not something that I have continued to do because, quite frankly, I really enjoy this forum here on YouTube. And because we have started another show here in Colorado Springs and our Alabama show, among other things, I've kind of got my hands full. So I haven't pursued it much. Let's put it that way. I did get all the things in order for me to sell there, but I haven't sold there much. Does that answer the question? Okay, let's see. I have, looks like 3 or 4 items left in here. Oh, Anna. Oh, yeah. This would be one of my, oh, where's the lid? That's not the lid. Okay, we're going to go with this one first. This will be a $10 start. It's a clear shaker with the metal cap, but it has this great label on it. Zolon, pure spices, black pepper. It is a big shaker, which is about 4.5 inches tall. I'm bummed that there wasn't a pair, but should be that should be Hazel Atlas. Because Anchor Hawking has the anchor. Sure, Nancy, I can show that again. And I really liked it is more of a red color. It's not quite as red as, say, that there, but it's definitely red. So, all right, you're asking for the green salad utensils. Those are here, 12 inches long. This little detail on the end, and that's what the fork and the spoon look like. And I would have to venture a guess of what I had said the start was on those. Right? Sure, Patsy, I can do that. I can definitely do that. And the apple jam jar is hiding right here. Here it is. It's the milk glass one. Okay, thank you, Laura. That makes sense. And then on these jam jars, I think they were around 8 or 10 as well. I haven't been writing anything down as I've gone tonight, other than what has been purchased. Jam jar was 12. See, I don't need to remember. You guys are my brains tonight. It's easier than just contradicting myself. I think, Paula, she's just telling us that this one was 12. So you let me know, Nancy, if you're interested in the apple or the utensils. We'll go from there. Oh, yes. This is the flower light. One of those frogs went in this one. It is the evergreen color, which is very much emerald. It has this fluted edge to it. So take both, Nancy. All right, thank you. These were selling in the $50 to $60 range. So I could start this one at $45 here with the frog. I have to find my pencil. There it is. Nancy. Apple jar for 12. And green utensils for 8. Perfect. Thank you, Nancy. Got it. He's going to stay right there. I'm not lifting that one anymore. Okay, that's going right there. I do need that. Oh, I have a he's a Swedish paper Santa. They are decorations for like down the middle of the table. Stands up like a zigzag. Oops, you know, like a zigzag. And he's like a Nessa Santa. There's 5 of them. He would be $12. Holding his lantern. And here's his little shoes. Little Laplander, like reindeer shoes. And right here it says, made in Sweden. That's oh good. I was gonna say, hopefully the lid got in the box. That's the only bad thing about okay, we're all good still. Of not unwrapping things right away and getting them packed, you know, put in the car, and you're hoping that they all got wrapped and everything is good. This is a little a salt shaker set. I think it came, well, it came together at the store. The bottom says Tricon by Salem, patented, made in the USA. And then the shaker is this little flower, and it doesn't have anything but that number on the bottom. And it came like this. And it's only one shaker. I don't know if this was maybe a butter pat, or I don't know if it's a marriage. It's a pretty cute little set. So I would say $6 for the 2 pieces. Otherwise, I don't know what this sat on top of. But I think it makes a pretty cute marriage if it didn't come this way in the first place. And I'm going to set it down because we got Butterfingers tonight. This is going to go to my mid-mod show. It does need to have some cleaning done. It apparently was in a room where they were painting, and it has paint on 2 edges. So the lip of the container and the lid. But it is a covered 6-petal Blunique Viking candy dish. Footed. So I do need to do some cleaning on that before it heads to the show. But there's not a lot of those around here. I want to find a little bitty one. Not, you know, it's not that big, but the smallest size, I would love to find one of those. That could be. Definitely could do that. There is a little bit of room between there. And the last thing in this box, we'll have gone through 4 boxes, which is amazing, is I have they're paper dolls. They are super cool. I guess I'll open them because it's the easiest way to see them. This is Patty Page, Mercury record and TV star. Good night, Ma. And here's the back, her holding her records. This was 1957. And it's a paper doll. You open it up and it has this little, like an envelope, like a file, a folder. And it's got the doll and clothing. Now, they're in various states of repair. Like this has a taped rip right here, but the graphics are amazing. And it has a rip right here. And I think it was supposed to be attached right here in the middle, and you can see where the cardboard has come apart. So this would be I think pretty much a $15 start on any of these. I thought they were super great graphics. The next one is Pink Prom Twins. It's supposed to have, so originally it had 9 dolls and the clothes. This one is copyright 1956. 56, made in Chicago, printed in the USA. So it's a Pink Prom Twins. Even if you don't like the paper dolls and the clothes and all that stuff in here, the folders themselves would make a great graphic for a backdrop of a display. And here's the inside of this one with the chairs. So there's 2 boys, 2 girls in here. Oh, there's more. 2 more, another girl and 2 more boys. So there's 7 dolls and a whole bunch of clothes. Look at the, okay, hat, get off. I'm going to show you a coat. With a coat, a burgundy coat and her little dress. So there's a whole bunch of clothing in here. I think I have 5 different paper doll folders. So that's the second one. Next one is Janet Lemon. She was a singing star on Lawrence Welk. This is 1958, and look at the graphics with the toys and the animals. And here's the music notes on the back. And it opens up like her bedroom. And it has clothing in this section. The doll is over here. There's a little bit of tape here and tape in the middle here. But again, they're spectacular for display purpose. The Lemon Singers, yep. All right, second to last one. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate it so much. The Bride and the Bridal Party. And here is the back. And this one opens up and they're on a boat. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 dolls in here, maybe more. This has a lot of taping in the middle right here, some old tape. And then the clothing is on this side. Like this is a whole stack of clothes. Oops. Like this, whole bunch of different pieces. It has the luggage. It has the wedding cake. Oh, okay. It has flatware. That's one of the gifts. It has another present. Some other clothing. Looks like it's got some clothing for the flower girl and the bride. And there was a toaster in there somewhere too, like one of the gifts. So that is the bridal party, and this one is also 1957 right there. And the last one is Texas Rose. Yep, I think that's what we said from what it said, well known from the Lawrence Welk show. A Western paper doll. And here she is on her horse. So you could display it like this. This one looks like it was taped all the way up the spine and in the middle. And there's like her corral. And it was taped right here. But here's the doll. And here's all of her Western clothes. So there is some tape as well right on that section. She is, oh, I don't see a copyright on her. Well, look, she was originally 29 cents. Oh, look at Kathy. She knew all of them. Yeah, this one's got some tape. Tape is old enough, it's coming off. So I just thought that the graphics were super neat. Thanks, Google. And I couldn't leave them there. So, all right. Well, I'm going to put them back in their plastic bags. We have one more banana box and 4 more boxes out in the hallway. And depending on what Steven decides for his schedule for next week, well, it'll either be me going through the rest of my haul or Steven will be here. But I'm kind of thinking that he might pass and flip weeks with me because he'll be getting ready to come to the Mid-Mod show. And let's see, he's going to be driving Thursday and Friday, so it doesn't leave him much time to invoice and all that good stuff. So thank you, Laura. Thank you, Paula. I appreciate your help tonight for sure. Thank you, Kristen, for your assistance as well. If anybody is watching on the replay, or if you have something that you were interested in that wasn't claimed earlier, you can send me an email at vintagevikingtreasures@gmail.com, or you can put a comment on this video. We are literally about halfway through what I brought home, which is amazing because I didn't think I got that much. I knew I shopped more on the way back because I went to specific antique stores on the way back that I really, really wanted to look at, which were the Carlisle one and the Vintage Kitchen one. So those were super fun. So, all right. I think we're going to call it a night. So thank you so much. I appreciate everybody for hanging out. Thanks for the thumbs up. And I will get on my next editing, and because we have so much coming up in the next couple weeks, I need to get some of those out. So have a great night, everybody. I appreciate it.